So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to deploy your smart contract in the Truffle development site on different network. I'm talking about BSC testnet, Sapolia, Base Sapolia, the BSC mainnet, Base mainnet, Ethereum mainnet, and the rest. So follow along with me. So first things first, we will be needing an Ethereum API key. So you don't need to worry. I'll be dropping the link in the description. So you need to sign up to Ethereum. Then if you don't have an account with them, so you sign up. Then if you already have an account, you don't need to sign up. All you have to do is to just log in. So you do a little bit of capture verification. So a little bit, then verify. So after verifying, you wait a bit. So you get logged in. After you get logged in, then you click on API keys at the top. You see API keys and you click on API keys. Then if you don't have an API key, you will see prompt to create a new API key here. So you just create one. So after creating an API key, then it will be reflecting here, right? So you can see I currently have 2 API keys. Then you click on the API key, then you copy. So if you need faucets, any of these test tokens, you can simply click on faucet here. Then you just simply, you can see this is Sapolia ATR. You just provide your wallet. After providing your wallet, then you click on receive it. Then same with linear faucets, right? So that's all for the API. So after getting the API key, then we also want to, we'll be getting our MetaMask secret phrase, because we'll be needing our secret phrase. So to get our MetaMask secret phrase, all we have to do is to click on these 3 dots here, then account details. After clicking on account details, then you show private key, then input your password. So after inputting your password, then you can see so hold to reveal private key. Then you click on hold, then you will see your private key. So we've been even put the private key and the API key. Then next we head over to our Truffle configuration, which I will be dropping the link to the description the link to my GitHub in the description. So you just have to copy the configuration. After copying the configuration, you go over to VS Code. You can see Truffle configure. So you just paste it in your Truffle configuration.js. So you can see, alright, paste everything here. So we have the development. We have testnet, we have Sapolia, we have Base Sapolia, we have BSC, we have Base mainnet, we have Ethereum mainnet. So that's all. So you can see, well, I was telling you that we need our API key is that you can see here, https sapolia.infura. So you can see this is our API key. So this is our API key. So all you have to do is to paste it here, then paste it here. So after pasting it here, then think the other network doesn't need if your API key, just mainnet and Ethereum mainnet and Sapolia. Same with Gwali, but Gwali is depreciated, so that is why I didn't include it in this configuration. So So first things first, you can see on the readme, you click on readme on my GitHub, on the Truffle configuration repo, then you can see we need to install HD wallet provider. So if you're using APM, you copy this. Then if you're using Yarn, then you copy this. So for our terminal, we'll be using npm install. Then we just paste it in our terminal. Then you enter your network. You enter your root folder. Then you paste. You do Ctrl V. Then you install. So I currently have it installed. So you can see the easy provider is currently here. So if you don't have the easy provider installed, this line of code won't work. So your mnemonic phrase. So this is where your private key comes into play. So we'll be creating a .secret file. So we'll be doing in our network folder, in our main folder, we'll do a .secret. Then in here, we're going to be pasting our private key. Okay, let me grab my private key real quick. So we're going to be pasting our private key. So I'm going to be grabbing my private key real quick. So account details and show private key. So I'm going to go to review private key. So I'm going to copy my private key. So after copying my private key, then I'm going to paste it here. So you can see. So we're going to be using each of these network one by one. So we're going to be starting with our testnet network. So you can see a development. So we're going to be using Truffle development to deploy a smart contract. Then we'll create a smart contract named token. You can see this is an empty contract with a pragma version of 0.8.0. So in our configuration, we need to specify that we are deploying version 0.8.0 like here. So after that, we need our migration scripts. So the name of your token, these three must match the name of your contract here. Otherwise, it won't deploy. So these are our migration scripts. So we're going to be using the first network to deploy our smart contract. So we're going to be using Truffle develop. So Truffle develop is going to give us 10 accounts that we are going to be using. So you can see, okay, it's actually 10 accounts. So you can see the accounts and the private keys. All we simply have to do is to we'll replace 8545 with 9545. So we're going to do 9545, and we're going to do a Truffle migrate. So deploy successfully. So you can see the transaction hash, you can see the blocks time, you can see the account, you can see the contract address. So successfully use the first network. So we're going to be using our second network, which is actually BSC testnet. So you can set your confirmations to 10. You can set to whatever number. But I really don't want to be waiting for long confirmations, so I will be setting it to 2. Sometimes if your contract fails to deploy, please increase your block confirmations. So I'm currently going to be deploying on the testnet network. So we're going to do a Truffle. That's actually the BSC testnet network. So we're going to be the Truffle migrate. So we're going to be specifying the network testnet. If we don't specify the network, it's going to deploy with this network at default. So make sure you have enough test BNB for gas. So if you don't have test BNB for gas, please go to bscan testnet faucet to faucet some test BNB. So you can see I have some testnet BNB. So we're going to migrate. So you are going to be seeing the confirmations I was talking about. You can see network name testnet, network ID 97, all the information we provided 97. So you can see deploying token. So we can see the transaction hash. So it's currently deploying. So you just need to wait a little bit. So wait for this to deploy. So you can see it has been deployed successfully. You can see the transaction hash. So transaction hash. Then you can see the contract address. Then you can see the time. You can see the gas used. You can see the confirmation number too. So you can see the cost. So let's go over to bscan and look for our. So we're going to go to bscan testnet to verify that our contract was deployed successfully. So we're going to search for, actually let's copy our transaction hash. So we're going to copy transaction hash. So alright, so we're going to paste it here. So you can see success, you can see our transaction, you can see the account it was deployed from. And I think that's that for that. So we're going to be using our next network, which is going to be the Sapolia network. So like I showed you, to get Sapolia tokens, we are going to be fauceting from Infura. So you head over to Infura and faucet some tokens. So we're going to do a truffle, migrate. Like this. We're going to be specifying the network. So it's going to be network Sapolia. So you can see our network ID confirmation also too. So just need 2 confirmations. If your contract fails to deploy, you can increase your confirmations to like 5 or 10. Maybe it wants more confirmation. So we're waiting for this to deploy. So can see our transaction house. So let's quickly copy it. So let's head over to Sapolia scan. So we search for a transaction. So it was a success. You can see success 15 seconds ago from our account. So you can see total cost 0.001. You can see confirmation, 2 confirmations. You can see our transaction was successful. So we're going to head over to our next network, base Sapolia. So you need some base Sapolia too. So base Sapolia, you also go over to base official documentation network, base official website to get some base Sapolia. So we're going to be doing Truffle, migrate. There's going to be dash network, specify the network, which is going to be base dash Sapolia. Mind you, this is the name. So this is the name. So you can see network ID. This is actually going to be one configuration. So we can change it. So we can change it to 3, you can change it to 1. So I think if you do anything higher than this, it's going to fail. So let's see, leave it at 1. So I'm going to hit enter. So I'm going to hit enter. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to increase the confirmation to 2. So let's see. Let's grab this. Let's see if this is going to work. So you can see we increased the confirmation to 2 and our contract was deploying. Okay. This thing failed. I don't, let me see. Let me increase to 5. Let's see if it's going to work this time around. Hopefully it's going to work this time around. Because our network ID is correct. Confirmation 5. I think we have everything correctly placed. Okay, so it's currently deploying. You can see the transaction hash. So this was why I was telling you sometimes you might need more confirmations. So depends, some 5, some 2, some 3, so some 10. So you can see posting for 5 confirmation, you can see it deployed successfully. So you can, let's do base Sapolia. So sorry, so base Sapolia network explorer. So I'm going to look for a transaction hash. So I'm going to hit enter. So you can see it was success. You can see transaction hash. You can see the contract address. So contract address is same as this, OXAF. You can see OXAF. So sometimes you might want to increase on confirmation if your contract fails. So we're going to be deploying on the mainnet. So I currently don't have any mainnet token. So we are going to be expecting this to fail with reasons being insufficient balance. So we are expecting to have insufficient balance. So if we have insufficient balance, then it was successful. Truffle migrate. We're going to be utilized network BSC. Okay, this is BSC, right? So we're going to hit enter. We are expected to have an error, which reasons being insufficient balance. Let's see. Starting migration, one migration. So we're expecting an error. So we'll wait for this to deploy and fetch our balance. So it's deploying token. So okay, you see, token could not be deployed due to insufficient funds. Okay, so our PSC mainnet is working. So next we are going to be doing the base mainnet. I currently don't have any base mainnet, so we are going to be expecting it to fail. So sorry, is it base mainnet? So we're going to do a truffle migrate, truffle migrate dash base network. Sorry, network is going to be base mainnet. So remember, anytime you have an error, always increase your confirmations. So we're going to increase this confirmation to 5. So we had the same error that we were having for the other tokens, for the other networks. So we're going to hit copy. So we're going to do this again. Truffle migrate base mainnet. So sorry. Sorry. We did that for the BSC. This was supposed for the base mainnet. So if the base mainnet. Sorry. So we're going to do that again. So 5 didn't work. I'm thinking so. Let's try to. Let's see if 2 is going to work. So is it working? So keep increasing to get something. So network base minutes, keep increasing so we get an actual result. There was a timeout. So let's try this last time. So there was a timeout where attempting to connect to the network as undefined. So I think this is a network. I think this is a network issue. On the base mainnet, I don't know. Okay, so right. So I feel like this is a network. Right? I don't know. So if it doesn't work this time around, we are going to switch to the last network, which is the Ethereum minutes. So we're not going to be wasting much time on the base minutes. Okay, still got an error. So I think we're going to be heading over to our Ethereum mainnet. So we are going to be doing Truffle. Truffle migrates. That is just network mainnet. So confirmation currently true. And so we're supposed to get an error insufficient balance. So deploying token. Okay. See, token could not deploy due to insufficient funds. Okay, you can see this is working correctly. So I really don't know why base mainnet is. I think there's kind of congestion on your network. So I don't know. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe.